AP, man, hey, last weekend was fun. I loved watching you go around and the crowd just cheering you all the way. It was hard to tell who was cheering for who because everyone was just so stoked for both of you guys once it came out to the end of it. So I was really curious on how you felt yourself in that moment when you know you almost had it, but when Chase took it, that's still a big victory, I feel, for the both of you. And then I also want to know like what the vibe was like back at the trailer with everyone. I mean, everyone must have been pretty excited.
Oh yeah, I mean it was. It's hard to be mad at a ride like that, you know, for both of us, because I got out front, I led the whole moto, you know, 32 or 33 and a half minutes or whatever it was, and it's so hard to be upset at that because it was such a good moto, and it felt so good to me. You know, Chase was just riding exceptionally well. You know, there was I don't think there's many people in this sport that can really do that. So to see him do that as a fan of the sport, you know, excited me. And then yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate that he had to pass me in the last couple corners, but I was in no way mad at that ride. I was ecstatic, you know. That was the first time I'd led over, I think maybe over 4 laps in a professional motocross. So I was stoked. I was more than happy, and then obviously we both ended up on the podium, and then on the 250 side, Tom got second. So essentially we went 1, 2, 3, and dude, everybody at the truck was so pumped. I mean, it was just a good day for the team, good day for almost, you know, every rider on the team, and yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat 2 podiums in the it's hard to be mad at two podiums in the 450 class and 1 podium in the 250 class. So it was a really good day and a successful day for the team.
Yeah, well, I definitely think you should feel good for yourself because you're awesome out there, and it's coming, man. Everyone's gonna be. You probably won't make it to the podium like you did at Supercross. Everyone's gonna jump and surround you again, so it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hopefully, whenever I win this thing, everybody's gonna storm the track.
Yeah.
Hopefully, not like they did at Daytona.
Oh yeah,
that was a little
we don't
sketchy.
talk about that.
I was in last, and that was a little sketchy. Maybe we'll here in motocross, we'll let everybody finish, and then they can storm the track. And it's yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm having so much fun out there, and we actually went back and made a few minor changes to the bike this week, and the bike got better. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to continue this season, and yeah, jump some bumps here in Colorado.
Have fun tomorrow, man.
Sweet, thank you.
Well, tell me about it, man. You're a local, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 5 minutes from here, local track, about as local as it gets. Come out here, ride pretty much 3-4 days a week. So yeah, pretty much my backyard. So,
is this your first Pro National?
It is. Yep. Excited to get going, and like I said, haven't done one of these before, so definitely nerves are high, but excited to get out there for press and get the track feel, and excited to get going.
So has this been I know you've been planning just to get to this moment today or tomorrow, but have you already even thought about pursuing more? Is this like the kickoff, or is it really just was the focus, hey, let's get through today or tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of at a point right now where it's like I want to see how this weekend goes and go from there. I have a full-time job. I work 50 hours a week, so I mean, it's kind of a side hobby at this point, but depending how tomorrow goes, that might change my future.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Feeling good, happy. Feel like we had a really good week. Uncovering some good, you know, things, figuring the bike out a little more, and I'm excited to, you know, see that translate. Hopefully, I had before Parla 3 30-minute motos on outdoors, you know, of just normal riding and stuff. So we didn't have as much prep as we did on 250s, and that's just due to having the time. I think a 250 schedule, you have a lot more time during the Supercross season than what you think when you're actually racing 250s, and you go 450s, and you're like, wow, the schedule tightened up a little bit. So no, it's been good. Happy with the progress, and look forward to continuing it.
Now, are you looking forward to get away from those West Coast tracks a little bit to get into this different dirt that we're getting today?
Yeah, I really don't like the West Coast tracks. I mean, even though having done well in them the past few years, like, yeah, they're not my favorites. I don't like the dry. The dry is just so dry and stuff, and the dirt's different. And I do favor these East Coast tracks. I mean, we're Colorado it's not extremely East Coast, but it's a badass track. It's one of the coolest tracks on the circuit. So yeah, it should be sweet, mate.
Cool, man. Have fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, we're finally getting away from those dry West Coast tracks. Kind of looking forward to seeing what you can do here.
Yeah, I mean, I rode good at them. I felt good at Paula and Hangtown. I really enjoyed the track last week at Hangtown. But this is my favorite track that we come to every year. So I'm excited to get out there, get riding, and just enjoy it.
What do you like about this track that makes it your favorite?
It just how it kind of goes up and down the mountainside, has some fun jumps. It just seems to flow really well, and the way that it shapes up with the ruts and stuff, like the ruts just get so good. So yeah, it's just a fun track for me to ride, and always enjoyed it.
Do you have any key things that you're thinking of going in tomorrow that you're trying to work on or do?
Not a whole lot. I didn't really get to do a whole lot of work this week. I got sick after Hangtown, and honestly, I've been on the couch all week long. And I don't normally get too sick, but I didn't move from the couch all week. I didn't do one workout, didn't touch a dirt bike, so still not feeling great. So just trying to take it easy today to impress and save it for tomorrow.
Cool, yeah. Get some rest tonight and have fun tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like this track. It's pretty unique. You got the long ruts and yeah, altitude. Everything is a little bit different about this place. So I've always seemed to gel with this place, and yeah, looking forward to getting our feet wet a little bit, feeling the flow on the track today, and getting ready for tomorrow.
Does the altitude actually? Do you really feel that effect more? Just obviously in the fitness, the bikes nowadays doesn't bother the bike, but
honestly, what you feel is like towards the end of the motor, you get some cotton mouth and your lungs start to burn a little bit. So I would say that's the main difference. But other than that, yeah, we obviously have the bike show a little bit slower, and other than that, it's just another race, man.
Have fun. Cool.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
First off, like, how are you loving that bike and the team?
Dude, bike's awesome. Yeah, definitely the best handling bike I've ever ridden. The power, everything. Yeah, vibes are good, dude. And yeah, just getting used to it. It's awesome. Made some good improvement this week, but honestly, haven't really messed with the bike that much. It was just good right off the bat. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're looking really good out there. Do you kind of credit it to the team and the bike? I mean, obviously to yourself as well, but to make that next step?
Yeah, huge credit to the team. It's definitely not one-man team. I mean, it's like there's an army of people behind us, and pro circuit, this big thank you. You can't be doing this by yourself. I mean, I tried to last year with even that was a pretty, like, I had like 10, 15 guys behind me. But yeah, I mean, big shout out to Pro Circuit. They're awesome, great team, and yeah, it's a lot of people that make it happen.
Are you looking forward to getting back to some dirt like this rather than kind of the West Coast style we've kind of been in?
Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully they rip it deep, bring back the great outdoors, the earlier the better. So yeah, looking forward to it. Had some fun here last year, so yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Cool, thanks, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Chance, man, you've been looking good on that bike. I think last weekend, I mean, that was your best ride, but how do you feel about that?
Yeah, really stoked about it. Obviously needed a few more laps to get the moto win, but yeah, it was good just to get a podium, a moto podium this year, pretty early in the season. Little bummed on not getting the podium overall, but I mean, overall just rode really good, and the starts were good, 2 consistent starts, and yeah, we're figuring it out, just baby steps and trying to be smart about everything and be strategic. But I mean, yeah, overall it's been a good start to the season, and just now my goal is just to keep it going and just keep being one of those top guys.
And you're looking pretty good there. That bike looks pretty fast too. What can you tell me a little bit about your team and that dynamic between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, being the team, we have a really good team environment right now. The morale is really good, so I'm very happy with my bike right now. Did a bit of testing coming into the season and haven't really changed much since the season started, but yeah, I mean, super happy with the team. I feel like the hard work we put in is starting to show, so yeah, it's good.
Cool, man. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
What can you tell me a little bit about last weekend and what you were working on to get to this weekend?
It was a difficult day for me last week, and I struggled a little bit with bike setup. I wanted to try something new, and didn't work really great, and went back to Pala setup for Moto 2, but at the start I made contact with someone and bent my rear disc, and I had no rear brake for the warm moto, so it was a difficult moto riding with no rear brake, but yeah, I tried to survive, and so yeah, overall it wasn't the greatest day for me, but yeah, it's a long season. I have more moto coming, and I still need to be better and also trust more the bike and the team and myself, because I think that's why I'm not really mentally very sharp yet. So I need to improve a little bit on that, but it's coming.
Do you favor like getting away from the West Coast, getting more into like dirt like this?
Yeah. I mean, I like also the track in California, but yeah, for sure the track on the East Coast have tendency to be better.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dude, first off, the kit. I'm liking the kit. It looks pretty good.
Cool. Neon yellow.
You like to stand out, I take it, huh?
Yeah.
So how you been, man? I feel like you've been getting better. I feel like last weekend you had better results. Only obviously this is round 3, so kind of walk me through how you're feeling from last weekend going into this weekend.
Yeah, a lot better. I mean, each round improving. Yeah, and then this week finally had a good day of riding and stuff with the motos. So yeah, coming into this weekend, I'm a little bit more confident and excited for tomorrow.
Now, does the altitude affect you out here in racing this track? Do you feel that at all?
The bike gets a little bit slower. I think it's pretty normal, but I mean, I guess. I don't know, like I haven't had too much trouble with like a breathing and stuff. I feel like I have a good fitness, so I think it's gonna be fine, yeah.
And then last thing would be just kind of getting away from those drier tracks. I mean, it's pretty dry right now, but I'll probably till it up deep, a little bit better dirt here. Do you prefer that?
Honestly, I would love to race on the softer side, more ruts, just because it just slows everyone down.
Yeah.
And then Hangtown it was all wide open. You know, I don't really like going fast on those like super dry slick stuff. I mean, yeah, it'll be nice to have the rut to slow everyone down.
Yeah, just make the competition a little bit more together. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Choose too. So.
Well, cool, man. Well, looking forward to watching you tomorrow, and good luck out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Levi. I know it hasn't been exactly what you're looking for, but you're still right there. What are you doing to like make that difference for yourself right now?
Honestly, I did a little bit of testing this week with the bike, tried to change it a little bit, get me a little more comfortable, and then other than that, I mean, I think the tracks now, I like the tracks a little bit better where we're at, so we'll see if that works out. I think it will. So yeah, we're close. We were just a little ways off last week in Paula, though. I mean, we were both right there, so I don't think I'm too far off, and we'll see how the weekend goes.
Yeah, I think just getting away maybe from those conditions, right? Those West Coast tracks is going to suit everyone better. I was talking to Joe, and he was even saying he likes the tracks like this where it kind of condenses everyone a little bit better, right? You kind of feel the same way about that?
Yeah, for sure. There's a little bit more like, I don't know, maybe technique. You got to be super like patient on these tracks, where the first couple rounds it was kind of wide open. So I don't know. I mean, we all got to race and we all got to do our best, and we'll see how it ends up.
Cool. Well, looking forward to watching you send it tomorrow, man.
Thanks, man.
How you feeling out there?
I feel really good. Obviously, some Polo 1 I didn't ride like myself, and then we made a step in the right direction last weekend. But I think just trying to mimic what I do during the week. Going to keep working on that and try to get better at that.
I got to ask, with your past in the jet ski racing, do you apply anything into motocross? Do you feel like there's any advantages there?
Yeah, I mean, on a jet ski, obviously, there's no sitting down, so I feel like a lot of back strength, a lot of leg strength, and the ever-changing water. I think just being able to adapt to the way the track changes. But other than that, I think, yeah, it definitely has helped me.
Yeah, that makes sense with the strength like that. That's cool. Now, getting away from those West Coast dry tracks, are you kind of looking forward to jumping in something more like tomorrow's conditions could be, and moving forward on the East Coast tracks?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think growing up on the West Coast and riding the West Coast so much, it gets kind of maybe a little bit boring. So, yeah, I'm excited to get to these new tracks and new dirt and keep learning each weekend.
Cool. Thanks, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's been awesome. Crazy ride. Dude, the freaking helicopter, bouncing back up. I know you said about the trampoline and stuff like that. Do you really feel like, even in the air in that moment, you're like,
Yeah.
You feel that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I got launched pretty hard. It was like when I got torpedoed off the bike, and it was like a little blurry, but I kind of could see where I was, right? So I was like, dirt, and I was like, dirt again. I was like, I gotta land, and then I landed. I mean, I got out of it super good. I was like perfectly fine after the crash. So got back up. First thing you think of when you crash and you're leading is how fast can I get back to my bike. Get back on the bike, then you figure out what's wrong with you. But we're all good. So I mean, just got a little bit of like whiplash. It was a little dizzy for a lap, but that went away. So yeah, it was good.
So just going into this weekend, obviously been crushing it, trying to keep it going. Any plans, do anything to prepare for this weekend, or just hitting it hard?
I mean, this week we got back into the flow of things. Went back to the farm in Florida and did the normal schedule, motos and stuff. Last week the week before I was in Cali doing testing, so kind of getting back into the flow of motos and stuff. And yeah, I mean, nothing really much different though. Just keep on grinding.
Cool, man. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks.